Om. 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 Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Yoga Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharushibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. Om Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Vadarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah. Om Parabrahmane Namaha Shrutimatre Namaha Samasta Brahma Vidya Yoga Vidya Acharyebhyo Rishibhyo Munibhyo Gurubhyo Devatabhyo Namaha Asmat Gurubhyo Namaha Sarvesham Tesham Krupaya Vedanta Yoga Darshanokta Bhagavad Parabrahmanubhava Siddhi Dvara Ukti Praptyartham Sanatana Dharmasya Vaidika Samskrutehe Punaruttana Jagarana विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम समस्त साधक भक्त सेवकानां च आयुरारोग्यादि क्षेमस्थैर्यादि विघ्न निर्मूलनादि द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यासभाष्य समेत अध्ययनस्य प्रयत्नं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ योग आचार्याणां नमस्कार मंत्राः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। 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 ओम पतंजलि महर्षये 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 नमः। ओम व्यास 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 महर्षये नमः। अथ श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य शास्त्रम समाधिपादः प्रथमपादः सूत्राणि। ओम let us do those 4 sutras. तीव्र संवेगानां आसन्नः मृदु मध्य अधिमात्रत्वात् ततोपि विशेषः ईश्वर प्रणिधानाद्वा क्लेश कर्म विपाक आशयैः अपरामृष्टः पुरुष विशेषः ईश्वरः। Never ever we should forget what is the final place to reach or thing to reach or goal to reach. Consciously, heart in heart, every jiva seeking that only. But you and I as human beings can become conscious of that goal and can become intellectual about that goal and can enhance our speed of reaching that goal. Even if we don't know consciously, yet slowly through the process, I or every jiva are heading towards that ultimate goal only. For the uninformed people, it takes more time. For the less informed people, it takes less time. For complete, fully informed people, it is reached quickly. So, through the study of Shastra, we are becoming well informed about the goal to be reached and the means. All the Shastras and all human beings or jivas are only doing this. what is the goal to be reached and how to reach it. All the goals in general are said as these four: dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Then further, each one with their own knowledge, ignorance, pursuing different means to reach those ends. Tattva Shastras, when we listen, Darshana Shastras, the first three are not considered. This Dharma, Artha, Kama. The fourth Purushartha is considered. So therefore, we are studying the Shastras about the fourth Purushartha. In the Bhashya of the Yoga, it's called Kaivalya Prapti. Simple. So Kevala Ananda Swarupa is the goal indicated in Yoga Darshana, which is a seeking of every heart, whether it is able to put in words or not. For us in Yoga Darshana, very unambiguously, clearly told that you are already the self. But because of Vritti Utthana in the Chitta, identifying with that helplessly, you are suffering as a samsara. So there, in the beginning of the sutras, 1 or 2 or 3, we mentioned very important thought we were told both by Sutrakara as well as Bhashyakara, if you remember, that having Vrutthis and not identifying with them is very tough. Therefore, do the Nirodha of the Vritti and become one with the Atma Tattva. Thereafter, remaining in that Kaivalya Sthiti, for any functional requirement, all other koshas, all other vrittis can be used, whatever required. But much before knowing the self, at the stage of bandhanam, having the vritti utthana, wanting to have kaivalya, without identifying the vritti is not possible. Is a wrong proposition. If it is a case that vrittis can be there, and you can have sarupyata vritti, and yet you can be kaivalyam achieve, then this whole thing would have not been told by the rishis munis and cannot be written as sutras by our Patanjali ji. So if they have written means it is pakka. That through vritti nirodha only swarupa sthiti and kaivalya. That is the goal. Then which type of vrittis and all that is explained we saw. Now the last discussion was by all these step by step sadhana, we have to reach to asampragnata yoga, where even vritti of viveka khyati, to that also through paravairagya we have given up. Is it not? That is the way we reach to the vritti niruddhatva and then swarupa pratishtha called as kaivalyam. The whole topic, right from this sutra number 5, 6 up to this the summary of all these sutras is this much. Then, like any mind, anything shown or given, immediately it won't seek it. It always asks, is there any alternative? Is there any easier method? Is there any better method? Is there any surer method? Every mind asks. If it is there, okay. If it is not there, okay. And there may be varieties, but the different natured people for the sadhana. Therefore, the tentative question by Purva Pakshi or student is accepted. That is there anything other than this way of reaching to Kaivalya Before that, Vritti Nirodha, final. Before that, Asampragnata Yoga. Through Shraddha, Virya, Smriti, Prajna, Purvaka. And these upayas also with Adhimatrata, and there is a Adhimatra Tivra Samvega bhi hai. So with Adhimatrata of the upayas, with Adhimatra Tivra Samvega, when you do Yoga Darshanam, Yoga Sadhana, then Asannatamaha, the Asampragnata Yoga in Kaivalya is very soon, very quick. This is what was the essence so far. Is there any alternative? That was a question. Yes, there is an alternative. What is that? Ishvara Pranidhanat. By doing Pranidhana to Ishvara. Also, same thing which you achieve through Adhimatra Upaya, Adhimatra Tivra Samvega, the Kaivalya Sthiti which you achieve very soon, Tivra Asannatamaha, that is possible through Ishvara Pranidhana. Then you must know. Then see whether you can follow the Ishvara Pranidhana for Kaivalyam or you follow your own Adhimatra Upaya, Adhimatra Tivra Samvega. Yeah? Pere to jaan to lo. So Sutra is simple, Ishvara Pranidhana, and in that also only two things are there. One is Ishvara and Pranidhanam. Therefore, Ishvara should be explained and how to do Pranidhanam should be explained. Is it not? So the first three sutras, 24, 25, 24, 25, 26, explain Ishvara to us. Now listen carefully. Why we misrelate with the people? Only because of one reason, called as delusion. What is a delusion? Not knowing exactly what is that person is. Because of not knowing what exactly the person is, sometimes having trust and faith on him, we may get cheated and defeated also. Some other time, because we don't know that exactly what is that person, that we won't realize his greatness, therefore we don't get even benefited by that person. And it happens so frequently in our life every day. Out of delusion, the people who are selfish, those who cheat us silently, out of delusion, we become friendly to them. And that fellow is going on cheating us. We don't even notice it. There are some people around us only, so loving, so kind, so helping. But because of not recognizing that person's that good quality, though they are around us, we don't make use of them. Some of the reasons are misguidance by others. Some of the reasons are our own overpowering, upsurging emotions. Some of the reasons are we are stubborn because of our past experiences. ना किसी ने एक आध बार हेल्प कर दी, अब पकड़ कर अटैच हो गए, but later on is going on cheating. The other person for some reason is scolded once, but after that he only wants to help us. But that past experience पता नहीं कब का है वो, एक महीना, एक साल, 10 साल का भी का, because once that person scolded or did something, we become inimical toward that. Thereafter, how much of that person wants to help us, we don't want to take. These are all our मूर्ख बेवकूफी way of living, of which हम तो सम्राट है. All of us are kings in all this nonsense. That is everybody knowing it. How we spoil, destroy our life so successfully by giving value to our mind's emotions, by becoming stubborn in taking some experience as ultimate and forming opinions about the people about that, and thereafter living life of that raga or dvesha only toward that person throughout life. अरे he is troubling you, cheating so much, but 10 साल पहले इतना मेरे को हेल्प किया, अरे हो गया वो. We get cheated. The other fellow, he's ready to help. Why don't you take? No, he has troubled me 10 years. अभी तो ठीक है ना? No. This is how also we do all murkhata. Both are happening because of what? Not exactly knowing the person. If you really know that he is a traitor or a cheat, we will not go towards him. And if you know a person is really good by nature, we should know, then we can take the help. In the same way, when we are talking about Ishvara Pranidhana, unless we know who is Ishvara, either we don't do the Pranidhana to him or we don't do the proper Pranidhana to him. In both cases, even though Ishvara is there with all his love, compassion, kindness to bless us, we don't take. Like normally all children never take the help of parents, even though parents are so loving, kind, knowledgeable and all. बस वो बच्चों की मूर्खता होती है कि they don't want to learn. Then one day the parents die, now they cry. Oh, what is the use of crying now? Disciples also don't take the help of the Guru's physical presence and guidance. And the Guru also leaves body. Then but luckily, unlike parents and the Gurus, Ishvara is always there. Therefore, you can postpone your understanding and Pranidhana to Ishvara for million lives also. You can do it in this very life. Therefore, the Kapila Muni or Patanjali ji doesn't want to take any chance. Just by mentioning, भाई तुम ईश्वर प्रणिधान कर, तुमको क्या है ना वो असंप्रज्ञात और कैवल्य मिल जाएगा. They don't want to just make the people less informed, half informed, etc. We want to fully explain. Therefore, he took 3 sutras to explain who is Ishvara. Then there is 3 or 4 sutras to explain how the pranidhana to be done to this Ishvara according to this Yoga Darshana development of thought. It is his way of guiding us. In Bhakti Shastras, you have your own other way of surrender. There is Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pada, Sevanam, Archanam. Through all this, you reach to the Pranidhanama surrender. Like yesterday, Sri Ramji told Navadaha Bhakti. In that he has used words Yama, Niyama, they are all Yoga Shabdas only. In Gopika's case also we have seen, and from last 40 days we are seeing what is said by Shukadev ji has final words of advice to Parikshit ji about Bhakti. So little different would be the sadhana of Pranidhana in yoga. But this also leads to the required result. Now the basic difference kya hai? In the other Bhakti Shastras, oh Lord, remove my dukkhas, give me all the sukha, bhoga and comforts, give me your kaivalya, your darshanam, give me salokya, samipya, sarupya, give me brahmagnana. So many things will be there. Asking the Lord in those Bhakti Shastras. Through Pranidhanam, surrender. Here through Pranidhanam, एक ही पूछ रहे हैं. वृत्ति निरोध कैवल्य प्राप्ति. See the simple? Because here yoga is straight. वृत्ति है तो स्वरूपता है तो संसार है. वृत्तिगान स्वरूप है मोक्ष. We also try, we take the help of Ishvara. Straight. And what? Through Vedanta Bhakti you reach the ultimate Parabrahma. Same thing is reached through yoga also. Words used may be different, but Anubhuti is same. All those Anubhutis of Kaivalya, etc. will be defined in every of the Pada. Kaivalya का different definition होता है. यहाँ का आखिर में बताएंगे. Next every Pada will see definition of Mukti or Kaivalya according to yoga. Already said Sarupa Pratishtanam. Some more words are used. Rutambara, Prajna, Sarvabhauma, Megha Samadhi. Some words are used. Technical. We'll see. Now we have come to this clarity. Ki through Ishvara, Pranidhana, Vritti, Nirodha, Kaivalya, Prapti will happen. Now to do the Pranidhana to Ishvara, we should know who is Ishvara. Therefore, Ishvara is defined here. Ishvara is neither a Nama nor a Rupa. He is a Purusha Vishesha. To him, for your convenience, you can take Rupa Nama. That is what is Puranas. Vyasa ji understood that people cannot focus if some substantial Rupa Nama is not given. Therefore, all the avatars he wrote. in the form of Purana Itihasa, so that we have something substantial to hold. But whilst doing that, we all miss is what? Even in Avatar में जो expressed है, Avatar also देहादि, whether it is दिव्य देह हो या शरीर मानुष्य का हो. But in that, the Purusha Vishesha is different, no? Like I am taking body and I am in the body. But I am not the body. I, as a Jiva, per se, I don't have Deha. I am only Purusha. But for my samsara, sadhana, or prarabdha, this Deha is given and I am in this and I am working out. In the same way, that is why these three sutras are very, very, very pregnant, important, which give a clear understanding of Ishvara. Of this Ishvara whom we understood through these sutras, we have to do pranidhana. In that effort, the Vritti Ninoda will happen. Now Vyasa Bhagavan along with Kapila Muni or Patanjali struggling to explain to us in all exhaustive details about who is Ishvara. Three sutras, and if we can be thorough, we will never have doubt about the Ishvara of this Yoga Darshan. Like in Bhakti, you have already have the Ishvara's definition. He is as God. Parabrahma Paramatma only is Ananta Maya Shakti of three gunas. He has an Ishvara, Dasrushti Sthiti Layo. All that. All those you can take here also. कोई ऐसे आपत्ति नहीं है कि the meaning or definition of Ishvara given in Bhakti should not be taken for the yoga. योग का उधर नहीं लेना, ऐसा नहीं है. हमको साधना करना है के लिए, साधना के लिए whichever is useful we should take. See, at the time of Patanjali, that was the way he told like that for his students. At the time of Vyasa ji, he told like that. Is it not? We should have the integral sadhana. They don't fight with each other. Like the Vishnu Bhakti cult was growing, those gurus taught about Vishnu. शिव का समय शिव doesn't mean that we should do only Vishnu or Shiv. हम तो उसके बाद के पीरियड में आए. So we can use both of them. Purpose is what? To become devoted to the Lord and get blessings. After all, भगवान तो दो होते नहीं, तो एक ही है. Now, in this Sutra 24, 5-6 things told about Ishvara to be thoroughly understood. About those 5-6 things, in the main Sutra itself, 2 are told. Okay, about Ishvara we are studying. Be careful what is the subject under discussion. So, from the Sutra standpoint, the 2 explanations about Ishvara are, one is Klesha Karma Vipaka Ashahi Aparamrushtaha, untouched by Kleshas 5, Karma 2, Vipaka 3, Ashayas infinite. He is not touched by any one of them. This is one meaning. One explanation about the Ishvara. जिनका हमें सरेंडर करना है. करने के लिए ईश्वर is like this, we have to keep in mind. Understood? When we are going to do Upasana of Ishvara, the Upasana of Ishvara depends, its strength and trueness depends on what you have understood about Ishvara. Dekho, I'll tell you, I don't want to elaborate it. If the Ishvara by himself is caught up in Klesha Karma Vipaka Ashaya, or he is not caught up, but we imagine him to be caught up. In both cases, what will be your opinion? Are Ishwar bhi hamare tere fasa hai? How can he liberate me? Shraddha will not come. Like a doctor himself is a patient. So ये खुद को नहीं देखते हैं, मेरे को क्या करेंगे? Will you go? No, therefore a doctor should maintain health throughout life. Generally, a lawyer should be free from his own cases on himself. Then only he can be approached by others. Is it not? In the same way, the samsara in which I am, if Ishvara already in that, how can he help me? Therefore, in the beginning only it is cleared what are there in the jiva, the samsara and its karanas. called as Kleshakara Vipakasha, they are not there in him. Therefore, he is eternally Mukta. Okay? Then this is first explanation about Ishvara. Second is Purusha Vishesha. Then that he is a Purusha, I am also Purusha, a Jivan Mukta also is Purusha, Purna Purusha is Parabrahma, even Prakriti Leena ko bhi Purush kehte. What the Visheshatva of this Purusha is said. Jiva is a Purusha, but he has got Kleshakar Vipakasha, whose drushti se easily understandable. Ishvara is free from that, therefore he is Purusha Vishesha. From Jivan Mukta standpoint, they were bound at one period of time. Now they have through sadhana got liberated. The Purusha Vishesha Ishvara is never bound. That is speciality compared to Jivan Muktas. जीवन मुक्त लोग अब बन गए होंगे, पहले बंधन में थे. He was never in bandhan. That is his Vishesha. Therefore, every Jivan Mukta is not Ishvara. Third one, Prakriti Leena. They come back to samsara if they don't pursue the self. Therefore, that coming back to samsara, samsar में होना है ही नहीं. Ishvara is never in samsara only. This is how Purusha Visheshattvas are told. The fourth Purusha Visheshatva is what? He is Purusha only, Parabrahma, but Vishesha is that Ananta Maya Shakti. Anugraha Karana Shakti. Parabrahma is Anubhava. He will not give any Anugraha. Ishvara gives Anugraha to reach to Parabrahma Anubhuti. Parabrahma sthiti ko kabhi touch nahi karna. It is only state of being where you and as jiva to reach through karma, bhakti, jnana, ashtanga, yoga, sadhanas. Though we do Om Sri Parabrahmane Namaha, Parabrahmana Kripa Astu, that is only to remind us that it is the goal. Otherwise, Parabrahma is a state of being. He directly will not bless us. He, as a Ishvara, blesses us. And it is going on. Therefore, we accept the Ishvara's presence. So, Ishvara by himself is Parabrahma only, but Vishesha. He is a Purusha, but with Vishesha. In our case, the Vishesha of the Ishvara is these 7-8 things that are told one by one. In the next sloka, next sutra also, they are also the Visheshatvas of this Ishvara Purusha. The Vishesha in contrast with Parabrahma, with Prakriti Leena, with Jivan Mukta, with ordinary Jiva, they are all told. Now, what is that because of which in the Ishvara that Visheshata is there? There is a question asked. Answer is Prakrushta Sattva Upadhana. That Prakrushta word we are understanding is as Shuddha Sattva is Upadhana. That is why Ishvara's Visheshata, Ishvara's Utkarshata. ईश्वर क्यों इतने महान है इसी उत्कर्ष. Why is so great? Because प्रकृष्ट सत्व शुद्ध प्रकृष्ट सत्व और शुद्ध सत्व उपादान means the material with which he is made or with which he functions is so great. Therefore, Ishvara. No. Is this Ishvara with his utkarshata? Be attentive. Is this Ishvara with his utkarshata? Sapramana or apramana? Because pramana is required sometimes. Yeah, is pramana yukta. What is pramana for Ishvara and his utkarshata? Be attentive. Is Shastra. That's the important thing, which is very twisting thing. I tells it. We'll try to mention it and you try to understand. ईश्वरास उत्कर्ष के लिए शास्त्र प्रमाण है. शास्त्र के लिए क्या प्रमाण है? शास्त्र का प्रमाण है प्रकृष्ट सत्व और शुद्ध सत्व, which is the upadana of the Ishvara. This is how they are circular. Ishvara is Ishvara because of his prakrushta or shuddha sattva. That Ishvara is utkarsha, greater than anyone. That Utkarshata of Ishvara, what is the pramana? अरे शास्त्र है दिया है. What is the pramana for the shastra? Where from the shastras have come? Prakrushta Shuddha Sattva se. Where from the shastra, Prakrushta Shuddha Sattva as well as the Ishvara came. If you talk, it is Parabrahma. But Parabrahma, because it's Nirvikara or Nirakara, we should not touch him. This is our goal we reach. We to sort out our doubts in our mind, because if doubts are not clear, we can't do sadhana. Therefore, these discussions. Because just to do the pranidhana to Ishvara, koi karega nahi. Like somebody comes and tells their children, do pranam to namaskar. You look at, why should I do? Tum koi nahi kiya. They won't do. Somebody who heard it, कोई साधु संत होते हैं, प्रणाम करो, उनको आशीर्वाद मिलते हैं. Somebody known, they do it. Otherwise, if I travel in a metro, or nobody knows all this. कोई भी जरूरत है. But if somebody does, yes, Dirghayushman Bhava, Vijaya Bhava, so we do our sankalp. Special, because it did special effort to do namaskar. General prayer for Loka Samasta Sukhno Bhavantu, anybody we have it. Because that is the only thing we live for or do. No other thing for us. Particularly somebody comes, we do. So, if that ईश्वर को प्रणाम करो बोले तो क्यों करेगा कोई? So he should be told. These are the four things which is not touched. He is a Vishesha Purusha, and that Visheshta के कारण is उत्कृष्ट है. Remember that Utkarshata of the Ishvara is what? Just he does avidhyanam. संकल्प कहते हैं उसको. बस उस जीव का कैवल्य हो जाता. उस जीव का पूरा, he doesn't need to struggle to remove one by one our vasanas or our vrutthis इत्यादि. ये नहीं पड़ता. Then what is the use of the Ishvara? वो हम खुद ही कर रहे. Reaching to asamprajña samadhi, avidhyana matrena happens. That means what? If our pranidhana is complete, as it is being explained now in the next 7 sutras, हमारे तरफ से pranidhana is complete. Very next moment, that Ishvara anugraha will come, asamprajñata lag jata hai. You know, like Vivekananda. They are so complete in the pranidhana. Ramakrishna must have touched many, but nobody entered into that samadhi. It is not his fault कि उस समय रामकृष्ण जी में वो शक्ति नहीं था. It is he who, like Gurudev, somebody asked him, if Ramakrishna touched Vivekananda, realized, Vivekananda, what about you? Somebody asked a question, big sound. He says, forget about Ramakrishna, you become Vivekananda, my toe will do the job, he said. I need not even touch you. Gurudev's answer is strong. Or in our ATMs, in all our computer, the moment the last word is typed and enter की दबाते ही seconds में वो money आ जाता है कि नहीं उसमें. Your number you give in ATM, you type the last number and say okay, immediately the command goes, whatever technical process, money gets transferred. All you know, उसका टाइम ही जरूरत नहीं पड़ती. सेम फोन में फोन नंबर डायल कर दी, इमीडिएट और रिंग हो जाता. So to from our side, when we do the pranidhana perfectly, no delay from Ishvara's side, it does only avidhyana, immediately the moksha comes to us. That is called as is utkarshata. That is why we have to do sadhana. So the Purusha Visheshata is because is the utkarshata is there in him. Utkarshata is expressed in terms of this way blessing us instantaneously, provided we are doing full pranidhana. That we have to do. And that Utkarshata in him is there because of his Prakrushta Shuddha Sattva Guna. This Utkarshashali Ishvara hai ki karke, what is the pramana is Shastra. Because for all our Shastra is pramana. What is the Shastra's pramana? This Prakrushta Shuddha Sattva only. And where from it has come, it is again Parabrahma. Unki Shakti hai. This is how continuously doubt entertain नहीं करते हुए एक जगह रुक कर प्रैक्टिकली जो करना है उस पे फोकस करना. What is that? Understand what is Ishvara, understand what is Pranidhana. You be sincere intense in Pranidhana, you can see the Ishvara does the blessing, get the benefit. Somebody has made this ATM and all. Why are you worried? कैसे क्यों मैं नहीं बिलीव करता हूँ तो कार्ड लगा के नंबर दबा के देख पैसे आ जाएगा. Don't try to be too over smart where you cannot. You make use of that for your purpose. So to the Shastras are given for our Kaivalya. उसमें बताया है ये ईश्वर है, इसका ऐसा परिधान करो तुमको कैवल्य मिलेगा. Do it. See, those who don't surrender to Guru or parents right from beginning, throughout life, any number of things they listen, they'll only have questions and doubts. They start with question, continue with question, end with question. They don't accept anything, they don't do anything. Some of the people don't even have question also. They listen like a statue. No change in them at all. You and I belong to that category. बक बक के मैं भी चेंज नहीं होता हूँ, सुन सुन के आप जैसे वैसे. कोई कोशिश ही नहीं विशेष. विशेष प्रयत्न के बिना विशेष साधनाएं नहीं होते ना. साधना इज विशेष प्रयत्न. साधना इज नॉट जस्ट जब हुआ तब हुआ, जब नहीं हुआ नहीं हुआ. Who said that is sadhana? In spite of all tough situations, still if you continue, that विशेष प्रयत्न है साधना. हम क्या कर रहे हैं? बस ऐसे बैठे रहते. मैं अपने बारे में बोल. आपको साधना की क्या जरूरत है? You are all Ishvara. Now there are 6 things more remaining in this sutra, of which 2-3 we already discussed. 2-3 more have to be discussed. That we'll see tomorrow. Then next 2-3 days we study about other 2 sutras, 25-26, which talk about Ishvara. Powerful sutra there also. Tatra niratishayam sarvagnatva bijam. Then sapurvesham api guruhu kalir anavacheda. These 3 are definitions of Ishvara. Then how to do surrender to him? Tasya vachaka pradva tajjapa tadatta bhavanam. All that will come as how to do the pranidhanam. We will see that. Thank you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Yoga Darshanam.